Hello everyone, this is Malati here. Let's see how fungi reproduce by various methods. First, fungal reproduction is classified in such ways: sexual reproduction, and the other one is asexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, there is three ways: plasmogamy, karyogamy, and meiosis. In asexual reproduction, there are four ways: asexual spores of fungi, fragmentation, binary fission in yeast, budding in yeast. So, first let's see how fungi reproduce by asexually. Budding in yeast. The parent cell forms like a bud, which is also known as protuberance. The bud forms on the outer surface of the parent cell. Then the bud extends to divide the nucleus. Then the divided nucleus migrates to the bud or a daughter cell. After the nucleus passed on the bud detached, which means it will be separated from the parent cell. So we know each cell can produce up to 24 daughter cells to the process called budding. So the separated daughter cell will grow as a new yeast. Before, the nucleus first extends in the mother cell, then it will migrate to form a bud, then the bud separates from the parent cell, then it will grow as a new yeast. Next, binary fission. In binary fission, the yeast will divide to produce two daughter cells. Then the parent cell extends first and the nucleus divides equally. The nucleus will be passed on to the daughter cells. The yeast cells produce similar colonies to the bacterial cells in the solid medium. Next, fragmentation. Fragmentation is most commonly observed in fungi. In filamentous fungi, the mycelium of the fungi will be fragmented to many segments, so that the segments may have the tendency to grow into a new individual. So let us see how asexual spores of fungi produce. First, sporangiospore. Yeah, these are the asexual spores. Sporangia is a sac-like structure. Sporangiopore were produced in this sporangia. These sporangium were produced at the end of the area life, which is known as sporangiopore. The sporangium consists of haploid spore. It can be released due to the sporangial wall disruption. Rhizopores produced by sporangiospore formation. Next, let's see how goniospores is produced. A goniospore may be single-celled, bicelled, or multi-celled in structure. Goniospore would be formed at the tip or side of the aerial hyphae. Aerial hyphae of goniospore present in the goniopore. Gonorrhea may be produced as single or it may be produced as in a chain. So the examples of goniospore are penicillium and aspergillus. Let's see how arthrospore is produced. They are formed by breaking up the mycelium of fungi. The spore will be formed by the separation and then it is followed by the fragmentation of hyphae. The examples of arthrospore are Trichosporium, Geotrichum, and Coccidioides immitis. Next, chlamydospore. They are formed due to the unfavorable conditions. It may be due to the extreme dryness or also due to osmotic pressure. The chlamydospore or single cell spore which contains thick cell wall. So they are resistant to adverse conditions. Hyphae contracts and they lose water They become round, then will develop into thick-walled chlamydospore. During favorable condition, they give rise to new fungi. For example, Histoplasma capsulatum, Candida albicans are the examples of chlamydospore formers. Blastospore. They are formed at the terminal end of the hyphae. Their spore are attached to hyphae. Then the bud forms a branching chain to form blastospores. The examples of blastospore formers are ascomycetes, basidiomycetes, and zycomycetes. So far, we have discussed about how asexual reproduction in fungi occurs. Let's now see how sexual reproduction in fungi will occur. Plasmogamy, the cells of two cytoplasm will be fused. The haploid nucleus of the donor cell penetrates to the recipient cell cytoplasm. Next, karyogamy. Karyogamy, the two fusion of nuclei occurs. The donor cell nuclei fuse to form a diploid zygote by fusing into the recipient cell. Then meiosis, the diploid nucleus give rise to haploid nuclei, which is also known as sexual spores, which forms a genetic recombinant as a result. Thank you all for your listening.